I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
For someone who claims to have never been in a serious relationship before, Charlie Kirk sure seems to have a surprising number of past partners coming to light, and some of them aren't staying quiet like Erika apparently wants. One of her ex-boyfriends has recently resurfaced with serious allegations, claiming that Erika visited Jeffrey Epstein's private island, and he insists he knows this because he was allegedly there with her. This revelation alone raises eyebrows, but there's even more that connects Erika to the Epstein story. After Charlie's tragic assassination, media outlets began reporting extensively on his widow Erika. One article, published by USA Today, mentioned that she previously worked as a real estate agent in New York City for the Corcoran Group. If we accept this information as accurate, Erika would have been employed under Pamela Lehman, who, according to public records, has served as CEO of the Corcoran Group since the year 2000. However, documents linked to Jeffrey Epstein reveal a different layer. They list Lynn Forrester, also known as Lindy Rothschild, as the official president of the Corcoran Group, suggesting that Pamela Lehman's role as CEO might have been more of a figurehead position. Behind the scenes, it appears that Lindy Rothschild's child may have been managing many of the key decisions. This raises questions. Why was someone else listed as the head of the company? What was the purpose of keeping the real leader behind the scenes? When looking deeper, the story begins to connect to the broader Rothschild network. Ariana Rothschild, though not directly related by blood to Lady Lynn Forrester de Rothschild, is tied to the same influential financial dynasty. Both women are recognized for their significant roles within different branches of the Rothschild banking empire, and Ariana in particular had very close financial connections to Jeffrey Epstein. According to records, Epstein helped facilitate deals, provided advice, and connected the Rothschild organization with influential contacts, demonstrating that his involvement went far beyond simple transactions. This web of connections raises larger questions about influence, secrecy, and power. The Epstein documents don't just hint at financial ties. They suggest a network of relationships that intersect with some of the most prominent figures in global finance. Erika's story, the resurfacing claims from her exes, and the intricate Rothschild links all point to a much more complicated picture than anyone expected, showing that what appears on the surface is rarely the full story.
Do you see that? This isn't just a regular hunt. Check that name too, Ariana de R. Very interesting. Oh, it seems like it's just a treasure hunt. Oh wait, no. Oh, and get ready for this one. You can see that they're coding in the subject of this email. And here's what they have to say about the subject of this hunt.
Candace Owens revealed that Erika was managing a fashion brand when she met Charlie. But how could she be doing that while simultaneously earning her master's degree, obtaining her real estate license, and starting a career? Balancing all of these major commitments at once seems almost impossible, raising questions about the timeline of her achievements.
So she is both running a fashion brand, getting her master's at Liberty University, getting her real estate license, and beginning a career with Corcoran Real Estate, which is a massive real estate firm in New York. And when we dig up the relic of what she was doing at Corcoran Real Estate, all we can find on Wayback Machine is that she had one listing. So how did this career get started? How were we not told that? How was I not told when I spoke to her that she was a real estate agent? I don't know, that all seems quite strange to me. The real estate thing seems a little bit strange to me. So I want to add that to the pile for you TikTokers that are looking into things, to let you know that you are on the right track and you've noticed something that struck me as odd at the exact same moment that you came across it. I said, this is actually weird. This is not the Erika that I met. I didn't know anything about this. How many careers can you have at the exact same time? Also, by the way, doing a reality show, dating, even though you never dated in New York City.
When you put all these pieces together, the story starts to feel less like a wild conspiracy and more like uncovering hidden connections between truth and deception. Erika appears to have been juggling too many activities at once, but her role as a real estate agent might have been a convenient cover. Working for the Corcoran Group could have allowed her, allegedly, to handle payments or move money discreetly if she was involved in questionable dealings. But her connections go beyond just a job. Erika is reportedly tied to Jeffrey Epstein through her family, and these links are far from ordinary. Most notably, she has ties to two influential Jewish families: the Rothsteins through her cousin Nicole and the Solomons through her aunt Carla, who married Jack Solomon. These relationships suggest deep-rooted connections to powerful circles, raising serious questions about her involvement in Epstein's controversial operations and the activities on his private island.
This is Erika Kirk, then Franz V, with her roommate at the time, Nicole Rothstein.
Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you.
And Nicole Rothstein, as it turns out, is her cousin. How do we know that? Well, she responded to this clip featuring Erika Kirk talking about her Shabbat Shaloming. And she responded by saying, quote, "As her cousin, who is fully Jewish, half of her family is Jewish. While she herself is a Christian, she has celebrated many Jewish holidays with our side of the family and highly respects the Jewish religion." You can see the name and handle, Nicole Rothstein. And the Rothsteins, I'm just gonna add, is a pretty famous crime family in American history.
Interestingly, Jeffrey Epstein was also Jewish and reportedly had strong ties to both of Erika's influential family circles. Over time, inconsistencies in Erika Kirk's story have become impossible to ignore, and people are starting to piece together the truth. Her claims of never dating anyone before Charlie no longer hold up. The idea that meeting Charlie was some kind of divine plan has been questioned. Her statements about never drinking alcohol have been disproven. Evidence from magazines, Instagram archives, and reality TV auditions paints a very different picture. She allegedly dated a minor league baseball player from 2014 to 2015, with photo shoots from Luna Bear Studios showing them as a happy couple. In Arizona Foothills magazine, she gushed about her perfect day with him. Then there's Cabot Phillips, her 2017 connection, seen in Cowboys game photos and tagged by friends as a couple, despite deleted posts and scrubbed social media captions. But once something hits the internet, it rarely disappears.
Let's talk about Cabot Phillips and Fort Huachuca. And yes, Cabot Phillips, who was Erika's ex and Charlie's friend. And yes, the same Cabot Phillips who is like taking over for Charlie Kirk apparently.
Then there's Jordan Verowie, who was reportedly married to Derek Chelvick, though almost all records of him seem to have disappeared online. Nothing concrete appears when you search, but the repeated pattern of missing exes and scrubbed information gives the impression of a deliberate cover-up. Some say this hidden history makes Erika's so-called fairy tale romance with Charlie feel more like a carefully scripted story than reality. Rumors suggest that one of her former partners is now ready to reveal secrets about Erika's connections to Epstein and his notorious island. Part of the controversy involves programs like Romanian Angels, which were supposedly designed to help orphans find new homes. According to some reports, however, the organization may have existed mostly on paper, while children were allegedly sent to unknown locations across Europe. Nothing has been officially confirmed, and many media outlets dismiss the claims as rumors or conspiracy theories. But when multiple sources tell similar stories, the narrative starts to feel less like a hoax and more like something being intentionally hidden. Word on the street is that the truth might finally come out. Allegedly, one of Erika's exes could expose her ties to Epstein, the secretive parties on his island, and the wealthy, powerful attendees involved in those events. These gatherings were reportedly more than just social occasions, with troubling claims about underage victims and the programs that placed them in harm's way. And the person at the center of it all? Someone who has since risen to a position of influence at a critical point in American society. The big question remains: when will the full truth come to light? What secrets are still buried? Only time will tell, and the public continues to watch closely, waiting to see which revelations emerge next.